How often did you watch a guy on the TV, on YouTube, on the boxing event, UFC, that inspires you, that pursuing his dream, that making some moves towards his goal? How often did you think, I want to be like this guy, I want to move like him, I want to talk like him, I actually want his life? This mindset is pretty similar to mine at some point of my life. I always want to be a performer, best version of myself. I wanted to have as high a level of productivity as possible, but at the same time, I always remained an observer. I used to watch my idols perform on the screens, and I visualized how it would feel to live a life like that. To have that amount of audience and money and the pride of yourself. And like most of others, I didn't think that I was capable enough to achieve these heights. I was thinking that all I can do is to observe the achievements of others who are smarter and more talented than me. And recently, I started thinking about what makes these people special, what gives them a motivation to take actions, and why I can do the same. And I came to the conclusion that, among other things, these people have a desire to be a performer in this life instead of being an observer. For how long did you observe the success of other people and wish that you have the same level of success instead of actually doing things that brings to you that progress? How long did you tell to yourself that you are tired of watching another person's amazing life story while you can't even do the first step? I actually was like that. I've been afraid of taking actions. I always overcomplicating and overthinking everything. I drew some plans in my head instead of making it real by movements and actions. You need to understand that you are just wasting your time by thinking a lot about your goals and aspirations and putting zero effort and making zero actions towards it. Nothing will change if all you do is laying on your couch, watching YouTube self-improvement videos from morning to evening, watching these guys who actually compete in life and have good habits instead of being full of bad habits. If these guys were also thinkers, they would never get to the point in which they can inspire thousands and millions of others. They would be lying in the couch and think about everything just like you do, just like me in the past. You must be enterprising to make some changes and to start moving in a certain direction. Of course, the theoretical part is important. The knowledge is important. Obviously, you can't go there and do some things and it will bring you success. No, that doesn't work this way. You must have some knowledge and reliable information. The problem is that a lot of people taking too much time to get required information. They would spend like 80% of time on preparing themselves for some sort of activity and only 20% of actually implementing it. It's unacceptable. You can't think much about all aspects of your goal and counting all of the nuances. I'm sure that you're actually ready for making some steps, for making some actions. So, what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted is that if all this time you've been waiting for some sign to finally start doing things and not only think about it and talk about it, here it is. Stay strong, be the best.